women's champion, Carmella. She got the best seat now, so she deserves it. I was funny,
except Carmella, who dodged out of the way.
I'm going to try it. Yesterday sounded like I hit puberty, though.
Don't let her down. Do it,
Woo! See, that's so bad. It's so bad.
Okay.
The champ is here, WWE fans. One of the greatest wrestlers in the ring right now is none other than 7-time women's champion Charlotte Flair, and we are happy to have you here. Good morning.
Woo!
That was a good one. Thank you.
Why would you put me?
I don't know. It was an A for effort. So good to see you. Congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
I just asked you, you're fighting tonight.
I am
How do you
fighting
do
tonight.
all this press all day and then have the energy? Do you have like a ritual that you do before
Well, being able to talk about, what's happening on the show tonight and prepping it on, for instance, a Good Morning show is the best way to get my story across and the women's championship. So I love it.
Okay, first of all, big night last night. We got Raw, and of course, SmackDown tonight. Your best friend, not so much your best friend anymore?
Frenemy, one might say.
Yeah, it only happened, what, a week ago?
Yeah, what's happening here?
I guess you hit your friends harder, and I don't understand how the opportunity was there and what kind of competitor would I be had I let her win. And so I thought after the bell rang, it was, everything's all, even though we're friends. And then that happened. I don't know. It really hasn't soaked in because it's like I traveled by myself this weekend when before I was traveling with her, and it's hard because you won't. She was my person that I shared my victories with, and then the person, she was my best friend.
Yeah.
Everyone knows that best friend that out of nowhere you're like, whoa, where is this all coming from? Why didn't you tell me from day one?
And for people who don't know who you're referring to,
it's Becky Lynch.
Your former BFF, Becky Lynch. So where do you see things going from here? I mean, how do you pick up the pieces, or what is the plan?
I mean, I guess I have what she wants, and this is what I will defend day in, day out.
You are now
so she'll have to go through me.
She'll have to go through you. You are now tied with someone who's been on the couch many times, Trish Stratus, 7-time champ. Your dad, obviously a legend, 16-time champ, Ric Flair. When you first said, Dad, I kind of love what you do so much that I want to get into the ring myself, was he at all apprehensive? Did he try to dissuade you?
He just wanted to make sure that I worked as hard for this as that I did for volleyball that I played in college, because this wasn't something that I grew up talking about. My little brother actually wanted to be just like my dad, so I actually got into the WWE because of him. But when I said, hey, Dad, I want to move to Florida and start at NXT, he was like, oh, my gosh, that's great. But, listen, you have to put as much dedication to this as you did everything else sports growing up. And I just don't think he ever thought, since I didn't talk about it, that it's what I wanted to do. But then once I figured it out a year or two in, because everyone thinks, oh, your dad must have been hands-on from day one. But he always believed that professional wrestling was something that you had to figure out on your own, and you had to find the passion. And now it's cool to have that, every night I call my dad after work to ask for his advice.
Really cool to have that ear. And then, of course, in a few weeks' time, let's fast forward to end of October.
Yes.
There's a really cool event happening involving Ronda Rousey, formerly UFC star, now bringing all of that cachet into the WWE ring. What do you make of her fit inside
Well, I want to
wrestling?
go back. First of all, what makes Evolution such a big deal is it's the first ever all-women's pay-per-view, and it's highlighting the women from the past, the present, and maybe the future. And to say that the company believes in the women that much to give us an all-women's pay-per-view, it's an honor, and everyone should be extremely excited. But saying that Ronda Rousey is the new Raw Women's Championship, and when she first decided to be a part of our division, all I could think of was how much she legitimizes what we do because she's an Olympian. And to have her popularity and maybe outside recognition on our division for people who weren't aware what the women in WWE were doing means everything. And so I credit her, and I'm just excited to see where the future goes. But if I'm facing her at Evolution, I have no idea.
That's it. And then Evolution, of course. Talk about Evolution. That's on the 26th. And, we're talking about SummerSlam next year here in Toronto as well, which is huge. That was just announced.
It's like a mini WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So we have appearances all week from Be a Star, Toys R Us signings, whether it's media, whether it's community work with, in Toronto, local things for kids. And then we have TakeOver on Saturday, SummerSlam on Sunday, Raw Monday, SmackDown Tuesday. So WWE will be taking over Toronto.
We hope that thing stays on your shoulder.
Yes.
You are such a
Me
champion
too.
in so many ways. You are so fiercely talented and strong. So continued success. WWE fans, do not miss Charlotte Flair and the WWE superstars in action tonight. WWE SmackDown live at the Scotiabank Arena. Visit Ticketmaster.ca or the Scotiabank Arena box for more information. You have millions of fans, many here in the city, and we're all so happy to see you here tonight.
Thank
And
you.
today. Thank you for getting up for us.